Hello everybody and welcome back to the second episode of my Star Wars Battlefront 2 Let's Play. First, few things first. Sorry about the confusion over the last episode. The music in the crawl scene, explaining the story, sort of got flagged for third-party content. Basically, the music was because it was owned by a different company, which I should have seen coming really. But I'd seen other people with it on YouTube, and I'd assumed maybe it wouldn't be a problem, but it came up as matched third-party content. I haven't really had that happen before. I heard you can have your video up and it won't matter in some cases, though I have also heard in other cases people have had the videos taken down as a result, so I thought I'd just play it safe and take the video down, take out the music and re-upload it. My apologies about that. We'll see if I can try and get around that if it comes up again. But getting back onto the actual Let's Play, what Felucia, Heart of Darkness, I believe that's some sort of reference to a novel in Africa during the 1800s. Could be wrong, but the droid presence here threatens the Republic cause, they must be destroyed. So we've just got to wait for the cutscene. Their 182nd Legion landed last month, hasn't been heard from.
It's been said that the 501st got the best of the war. We also got the worst. On Felucia, the Seps dug their metal heels into the muck of that alien hellhole and dared the Republic to come in after them. So we did. Only to be met with the month after month of flesh-eating diseases, shrieking nocturnal predators, and other sights that haunt me to this day. Cut off and for all we knew, abandoned by our superiors. Our only hope was Ayla Secura, our Jedi commander. Without her iron will, none of us would have come out of that mess with our sanity or our lives. When her death came, I hope it was quick. She earned that much.
So basically, come to Felucia to get the Separatists. Again, a bit of a reference to what's going to happen later on. Just wait for the... Ah, there we go. Got to defend the ATTE. Hear them all dying horribly.
Where are they? Oh no, they're all dead!
This ATTE is out of commission.
Should be easy enough to do this objective. But yeah, the cutscene sort of highlights one disadvantage of well, for the clones, because they're clones, they can just be replaced. Kind of like droids. So yeah, the whole feeling abandoned thing. I suppose when you think about it, I mean, could just means they need another clone. They just grow them like in a lab. I mean, it's not like they have to re-enlist them. So I suppose they can be kind of seen as throwaway soldiers, like, which isn't good really, but would explain why they felt abandoned, I suppose. Alright, I've killed two of these. What are they? The Acklay. I think you see one of these in episode 2, during the little gladiator scene. I don't know if they're native of this planet or if they've been brought here, I mean, by the Separatists, and they've just sort of, maybe not as like, guard, creatures or whatever, may have just been introduced as, you know, as pets, or maybe not pets, but, like, not introduced for any particular reason. I mean, it could have been brought here as, like, guard creatures to make things difficult, but somehow I don't get the feeling. Maybe they are just natives here. Just sort of speculating at the moment. What? Just gotta kill the last one. Getting a little low on ammo here. Just realised. There's our other gun. Ah, got him.
CIS units have been detected moving in this direction. Defend the ATTE.
Now we've got to defend the ATTE again. Just gonna get our ammo back. Done. God. Oh, I can hear them now. They must be running over from their spawn point. Quite a lot of us here, though. Well, they got me. I think that must have been a rocket or something. I think I'll go with the clone trooper again. Just a bog standard, run-of-the-mill clone trooper. Seems good enough for most situations. Sometimes I'll get the clone commander or the engineer. Is it the engineer? No, the heavy weapons specialist with the rockets. Most of the other classes don't seem to be all that useful most of the time. But the engineer's kind of useful in some missions for the shotgun, but snipers, oddly enough, don't seem that useful in this game. I mean, I suppose you could find uses for them, but I've never really, I've never really found myself in a position where I'd need a sniper, or a sniper could do a job better than any other trooper. I've got another 45 seconds to defend this. I seem to be doing well. Everyone's just sort of standing on guard. There's some up on this hill still. Oh, there he is. I don't know if it's just the AI or something, but clones do seem a lot more disciplined than the droids. I mean, we're all sort of keeping the sort of perimeter around the ATT, while the droids just seem to be running in willy-nilly, one at a time, not really using any strategy. While the clones do seem to be sort of having perimeters and shifting troops around to areas that are under attack. Right, there's Ayla Secula. I'll give her a go. So we've got Saber Throw and False Pull.
Acquire its power cell and bring it back to reactivate the ATTE.
Right, fire power cell. Oh great, one of them again. Can I still run? Yes, I can. Double kill. Oh, not quite double kill. There we go. Right, so another objective. Take out their defense turrets, right. Oh, that's the last thing I needed. That's the last thing I needed. As long as we can take some turrets out. I'm sure we're gonna... Oh, I might be able to take out the armoured... Ah, that's the weak point, I think, on that back tread somewhere. Yeah, I got it. Get me some extra health point things. And another few droids dead. Right, we've got another turret. Even if we die now, we've taken out quite a few of them. And a few tanks. And a few more droids. Well, that doesn't matter so much at the moment. One of the tactics I used to have on there was just taking the tank and just driving it straight up the hill vertically. It's ridiculous how good at climbing they are. Oh, I shouldn't have stood still really. Yep, gone from the battlefield. See if we can get this ATTE. Oh, wrong button. What have I pressed? Oh, I don't know why it came up. Can we fit under here? Just about. Or maybe it was just the perspective that made it look like we weren't going to make it. Now, is this a turret? Yeah, that's one turret gone. The ATT is a bit further up. Provide more support. Oh, I do love using this. The AT may be cooler, but this definitely seems a hell of a lot more practical in most situations. Maybe it's just me, but definitely more well armed as well.
We have them on the run.
We won already? Oh, that was a really quick battle. Wow. Now, of course we haven't got the music.
When the 501st was finally rotated out of Felucia, Ayla Secula made a point of seeing us off personally, calling us the bravest soldiers she had ever seen. It's a good thing we were wearing helmets, because none of us could bear to look her in the eye.
As I was saying, we don't have the music at the victory screen to tell us how long we've got. And again, I don't think that bit's canon. Well, lore-wise, I don't think they're meant to have known what was going to happen. Like, I could be wrong, but I've never. It's only this game that seems to suggest they knew what was going to happen. Or maybe it's just that particular regiment, Legion, because they're loyal to Palpatine. Right, we've got Deadeye and Public Enemy, which is good. Personal stats, nothing else, I don't think. Right, save. Yes, we would like to save. We do not want to lose this save file. Kashyyk, first line of defence. Blockade of the Wookiee homeworld must be broken by any means necessary. So, laying siege to the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk, break through the blockade, destroy the Separatist flagship at all costs.
When the Separatists' invasion of Kashyyyk caught the Republic flat-footed, a detachment of the 501st was sent in to stop the bleeding until reinforcements could arrive. It was a textbook suicide mission, and we knew it. As we fought our way into Kashyyyk's atmosphere, most of us believed that the only way we'd be getting off this planet was in a body bag.
So basically we just got to break through the blockade. See the turbo laser firing, heavy turbo laser? Well, it stops now, but you did see it for a few seconds. Right, what should we take?
Focus your attacks on their support ships.
I was going to take the V-Wing, which is the... Or in lore, I think it's meant to be a interceptor, but because we've already got an interceptor and a multi-role fighter, it's sort of just given to the bomber role's given to the V-Wing, which I don't mind. I mean, not particularly a massive problem. Right, just going to get the V-Wing. Oh, no, you're not taking that. Right, got to destroy the enemy frigates. I don't think we've got a time limit on this particularly. I don't think they can do much. I mean, they've only got a few turrets on them, and I just failed at getting my shots onto it. I think we're reloaded. These ones should reach, I'm hoping. Not quite. Okay, I haven't played bombers in a while, but I got one of the turrets, and we finally got some bombs on them. Right, can we get a few more? Yep, and keep firing as well. Oh, no, I've got all disorientated then. Right, I think we're reloaded. Oh, yep, it reached it. Oh, these ones are actually moving quite fast. Which is, usually they're just completely still, but because these ones are moving, if I slow right down, they can actually start ramming me, which is, you know, not something that really happens in this game, being rammed by frigates. Right, we're going to deal with the next one. I'm hoping one of these shots will make it. Oh, 3 of them did. That's good enough for me. Yep. Oh, we're starting to get hit by something. Probably the turrets, because we're hanging around quite near and quite slow. Here we're getting... Oh no, I don't think we're going to get an air kill. Oh, actually. Oh, we did. Hey, that's good. Bomber fighter interceptor. Come on.
Their ship guns are pounding our shields. Take out those heavy turrets.
Yeah, here's the heavy turbo lasers, heavy ship cannons. Oh, what is that? Oh, I remembered the button I was meant to press this time. It's kind of a shame they have these big guns, but they don't really do that much. I mean, they just fire every now and then, but I don't think you can control it. It'd be nice if you could control it, or at least tell them where to attack or something in some way.
Well done, pilot. Head back to the hangar for your next objective.
Right, we need to put a gunship into the enemy hangar to secure a drop point. For those of you who don't know, a dropship sort of becomes a mobile spawn point. So you can sort of use it for boarding actions. Oh, nearly didn't make it then. Drop our last bombs and get out of here. Someone else can take this. Probably die the minute they get out as well. Get a few kills on the way back. Oh, well. last, we've ended up back at the enemy ship. Just fire some rockets in their direction. Well, bombs. Come on, we can make it. Oh, oh, what the? Oh, Jesus, we just did evasive manoeuvres. That wasn't meant to happen. I was meant to press C. Space. I ended up hitting C, and quite surprised we didn't kill ourselves in the process. But I'll take that. Just gonna get it the right way. It's knowing the AI, they'll get themselves killed. It's always, but if they don't, we'll have an extra thing in the air. Right, call some people in. I think I've figured out the squad commands finally. I forgot you could get people to follow you. This should hopefully come in use. Fire some rockets there. I don't think these are really particularly meant for air-to-air combat, but or bombing missions, but I'll use them if I can. I'm not even sure if these things are meant to be airtight. I mean, I think the LAAT stands for lower altitude assault transport, not space. But again, probably just meant to just because it's meant to operate at low altitudes doesn't mean it can't be in space, I suppose. See the droid's new ships as well. Got the General Grievous one, which is used as a great. Yeah, the General Grievous one that's used as a bomber, and the other one, the Tri-Fighter, which is just same as the Jedi Interceptor, used for, well, mainly anti-fighter roles.
Alright, troopers, make your way to their critical systems.
Oh, no, I forgot to. Oh, that was rather embarrassing. I forgot the timer. When I sort of thought something was popping up, so I stopped trying to move out of the way for some reason. Oh great, that's annoying. I mean, as you saw earlier, it took off and then crashed, but the game just had an extremely late reaction and just decided not to. Well, decided to still count the objective as complete, but not until after it had blown off and blown up. But because it now counted as complete, it's because it's landed. They've immobilised it. Oh, seems silly. Well, it is silly. I mean, did we do any damage to that? Might have done a little bit, but not much. Right, the life support systems on a ship filled with droids, who last time I checked do not need life support. Oh, there's probably some human or alien crew somewhere, maybe. I suppose in the what was it, episode 3, you did have that alien captain, General Grievous, although technically he was half droid as well, I think. Kind of. Well, they got us, and unfortunately I can't take a dropship to the hangar because it may not be immobilised now. We'll see if we can. Would save a lot of time if we could. Right, got someone on board. We can do something. See if we can take out their communications while we're here. Oh, I thought. Oh, we didn't just shoot down one of our own. Come on, come on. Oh, no. No, we've been hit. Although thankfully this thing is ridiculously well armoured. Also we can go down quite a lot. We're virtually not moving now. Oh, more missiles. Better move. And they're launching rockets at me. I'm pretty sure launching rockets in your own hangar is not the smartest thing to do, but it is a droid, so I'm gonna just ignore him. Right, we're in. Only got 18 points left up, just realised. See if we could take this out offline quickly. Would make things a hell of a lot easier. Life support, right, come on. Really, I could take these offline from outside the ship, in a fighter or bomber, but now I'm here. There are two turrets? Oh, there's not. grenade, a rocket. Should work well enough. Right, now another rocket. Oh, we've done it. Didn't even need the grenade. Gonna reload.
An easy mission, pilot. Grab the enemy's battle plan.
Still a Kashyyk holocron.
Back to our hangar.
Now, I'm not an expert on the lore, but I think these are meant to be like things that the Sith put instructions on or something. In the Jedi, I'm not sure why you'd have one on a random ship. Especially when there's no Sith around here, as far as I know. Should we steal one of the droid ships? Oh, well, it's rude to say the least, taking that. We'll take this one. Again, a bit odd, because this is actually meant to be just... this middle bit is meant to be just a robot mainframe. I don't think it's even meant to take pilots, but yeah, gameplay over lore. Gameplay has to take precedent, really. Otherwise it would just be quite boring. So, we're going to land. Yay, we captured an enemy ship. I think we've won this mission. I'll probably do one more mission. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 in each episode.
Well done, man. Now let's get down there and liberate Kashyyyk.
Yay, victory. Just waiting for it to hurry up.
As the 501st finally broke through the Sept blockade over Kashyyyk, I took a long look back at the battle that continued to rage over the planet, and wondered why so many had to die for a bunch of walking carpets. Then I followed my orders and turned planetward.
So, kind of bit of clone. I suppose it also shows a kind of speciesism, is that proper word? Amongst some of the clones at least. Which could explain the whole... some of the things they do, like, during the Empire. I think they're all, like, quite racist against all the other species. So it seems it's not something that just appeared overnight. So what have we got here? Got Tankbuster, Killing Spree, Deadeye, and Public Enemy. Did we get anything else? Career stats? Nope. Now, let's save the game, yes. Probably do this one mission. Line in the sand, fortified Wookiee refinery is the last defense against a planetary droid invasion. Never really made sense that they had to sort of charge across the beach when surely they could just land anywhere. I mean, they're coming from spaceships. It's not like they can't land.
Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared. The droids had us outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outmanned by a 5-to-1 margin. What none of us had counted on was the Wookiees. We'd all heard the stories, of course, but we'd never fought next to them. Never seen them rip apart a droid with their bare hands. They were magnificent. Even so, it was still a suicide mission. At least it was until Master Yoda arrived. Then it became a battle. A winnable battle.
Welcome back everyone. The laptop went a bit funny. I had to restart the mission. Oh, wrong button. I think I've managed to salvage clips. Should be able to salvage clips, sorry. But what I was talking about was if I did salvage clips, I was talking about how the droids don't seem to have to. It's a bit weird how they have to do this big beach assault when, you know, they've got spaceships and they can just land behind us. I'm sure there's some sort of lore reason for it. It just seems a bit odd. But yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Recently there was an author's cut for the Essential Guide to Warfare, a Star Wars book. Don't actually own the book. I only actually heard about it through the author's cut. They did a section on the Clone Wars, and it was talking about this battle, Battle of Caragino, I believe they call it, in the book. But it's sort of it was sort of to do with Order 66 as well, a little bit. Well, basically the clones are sort of getting ready for this big mobile campaign, you know, sort of destroy the droids, you know, just a mobile campaign. Then Master Yoda sort of turns up and tells them they have to defend this beachhead. Obviously they're a bit surprised because you know, they had superior mobility. They were all sorted out, ready to do this. And then even more surprisingly, he told them to defend the beach, which basically they couldn't use any of their armour and juggernaut tanks, which are these giant wheeled things. And like, basically, this battle shouldn't be really being fought if they had a proper military commander. I assume the clone was a bit of a, you know, he must know what he's talking about. In the author's cut, he's giving a speech to graduates years after the battle, but sort of lets you see into the minds of the clones a little bit, because he sort of, you know, he sort of believes the whole Order 66 Jedi betraying the Republic thing based on this battle where Yoda, you know, he basically does really bad tactics that, you know, it wouldn't lose them the battle, but it would make them take a lot of casualties they don't need. I mean, in order to use their tanks, to basically have to lose this beachhead and, you know, this whole little area. So he, you know, which means all of them will have had to have died basically. And he's sort of like in the author's cut saying how he sort of suspects that Jedi were trying to make the Republic lose or something, or getting ready to betray them. Obviously we know that's wrong, and, you know, maybe Yoda just isn't a very good general, but it was sort of like an interesting thing I read. Sort of see how Jedi maybe aren't as smart as we think, and basically how they managed to partly alienate some of their own troops into thinking they were traitors just through being incompetent. But I mean, I think it was all checked. Like I said, I think it was all checked for lore and canon. So I assume it is canon. But yeah, it was just a weird thing. Well, not weird, but an interesting piece I'd read. Well, I've got to fall back. I mean, this kind of doesn't make sense as well. I mean, well, here it does make sense because the enemy can't use their tanks and stuff. But it does seem like it would make more sense to fight in an area where you can use our tanks and all that. Like I said, maybe there was a reason they pulled back here. That I don't understand. You know, maybe there was some legitimate reason, but yeah. Right, I've got to pull back. I'm having a bit of trouble doing it. Oh, I could just spawn back. That would probably help. Silly mate. Oh, we've got a tank here.
The oil refinery at all costs. If we don't, this whole place is going to blow.
Okay. Why is there? What the hell? What kind of refinery is it? I mean, it just looks like a couple of pipes coming out of the ground, and I don't really get it. It doesn't really look that well protected either. I mean, you'd think if this was so vulnerable that, you know, not defending it makes it blow the whole place up, you'd think it would have a bit more than a metal gate and just a few pipes sticking out of the ground. You know, maybe a wall around it, like something a bit more substantial. I don't know. I mean, like, I suppose it's another case of gameplay over common sense or whatever. The droids are using, like, common sense here compared to the Felucia battle. I mean, they blew open the gate sort of thing, and they're destroying the wooden fence, the fences that you might have seen earlier. Okay, there's a bit of a glitch with the chain gun. I haven't had this glitch before, I don't think. Oh, or while we're using the rocket launcher. I don't know if it's just with the chain gun. Right, we've defended for got 2 minutes 45 seconds left, so done a bit of defending so far. Right, I'm going to deploy one of my recon drones. Now these, oh wrong, I'm going to go third person. Now these have a little blast on them, but they also have a self-destruct. Oh, I think I either pressed the wrong button or it got blown up. Right, try to kill the droids without killing the vehicles they're on, so I can take them for myself. Oh, I keep shooting the Wookiees and my own troops. Probably should switch to a heavy trooper now. Switch back to first person as well. Right. Try and get a gun. Think there's a gunner. Yep, we've got a gunner. Should make things a little bit easier. Come on, we can do this. We've only got a minute and a half left. Although they are breaking in force now. Our gunner's doing his best, but well, actually he's not firing at all now. Oi. Oh, I think we got stuck on that for a second there. Oh, that's a clone commander. Don't want to kill him. Usually these attacks tend to slacken off in the last minute or so. I don't know if the AI likes repositions to a defensive posture or something, or if it just stops sending troops in after once it's near certain times gone. Oh, come on. Alright, got another one about destroying this actual staff itself. Oh, and someone else is taking it, great. Could use an engineer here, but we're going to have to wait on that. Come on, we're overheated, this isn't good. Fire everything, fire everything! I don't think we've got ramming on this game. Well, doesn't particularly do any damage if we do. Got 17 seconds. Oh, we got it. One hit. Although I suspect maybe someone else might have helped out. Oh great, another one. We've got 5 seconds left. I think we're about... yeah, I'm jumping. Ah, took him out again. One hit.
Way to hold them back, man. Now let's push
Right.
forward and send them packing.
Now while they're all spawned there, I'm going to run ahead to behind their lines or something. Come on. Oh no, they have started spawning behind here. Nonetheless, I try and take this command post. Oh. What's he shooting at? Seems like he's shooting at one of his own droids. Right, it's force push and force pull. I think I'll just push him out of the way if I can, really. Shooting at me. Is it a droid? I think it was a recon droid. Oh, come on. Oh, we took it. That was great. Just kill the last few, so they don't take it back. Right, we've got 45 spare reinforcements. Not an awful lot, but now we've got the enemy surrounded. I'm hoping we'll win this. I mean, there's still a tank there, but he can't capture anything unless he gets out, which would probably get him killed. Here's our super stealthy way of getting to the command post, just walking underwater. No one has seen us. And then we jump out like a, I don't know, a shark or something. Okay, I probably should have put more thought into that. Right. We can at least neutralise this one. Yep, we've done it. Come on. Oh, jet. Lightsaber went a bit of a weird flashing. Right. Like I said, we're going to surround them. Oh, we're already taking this one. Oh, maybe we won't. Oh, they've secured this one at least. Right, from enemies, even if it wasn't capturing. Oh, he's died. Thank God they don't actually count to our reinforcement points. We're doing well, though. When I was at the beachhead over there, it was for the other beach, it was 45 reinforcements left. It's now 40 after taking another 2, so either the Wookiees are doing the brunt of the fighting, or we're not, or we've just got very good, skilled people. Yep, keep away. Oh, wrong button. Right, they can't spawn anymore. The only ones left, once they're dead, are not respawning.
Great work, troops. Kashyyk
Now we
lives to
will
fight
return
another
to the
day.
water. See the fishes there, and a little bit of a wake from the where we jumped in.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk. We left as heroes. Years later, we'd return as conquerors.
yet more foreshadowing of what's going to happen later on. We don't actually do that mission of them returning, unfortunately. Well, it would have been kind of interesting to see, maybe. But yeah, well, I've got a few medals. What else did we get? Oh, we got Public Enemy, and that was it. Kind of a shame, but Guardian. We've got 7 Guardian medals. I think these are meant to unlock special weapons or abilities or something. I'm not entirely sure. Kill death ratio. It's gone from 10 to 8. Right, so we're quick click done. Right, well, we'll save the game, but I think I will leave it here. I think we've got another 2 missions left. Not entirely sure. Thank you for watching. Sorry if there's been any technical difficulties. I think I've fixed most of them, apart from that one bit where I had to restart on the Kashyyk mission. But yeah, leave likes, subscribe if you like the videos, leave feedback, can always do with more feedback, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.